have with us Ananya Mukhopadhyay. She is managing chronic kidney disease stage 4 for quite some time and managing very well. We need to know what is her story. We need to know how she managed to maintain her creatinine at a certain level. And we need to know how we can all continue to manage chronic kidney disease at a certain level in spite of many hardships and many challenges. So let me introduce Ananya Mukhopadhyay to you. Hi, Ananya.
Hello.
So please tell us at what stage you are, when were you detected with chronic kidney disease, and how have you been managing it so?
Yeah, so I have been detected with CKD stage 3 in 2011. I remember the specific date, it was July 24th. And since then, journey has just begun. Initially, it was shock. Never knew about this thing at all. And in this 11 years of journey, I have learned quite a lot of this disease, and somehow I am living with.
But I'm really very proud of you, Ananya, because I feel that 11 years is a long time to manage kidney disease at at this level. Can you tell me a little about whether you know what was the cause for this disease and whether you did further testing? What are the tests you did to detect your chronic?
Okay, let me just tell you from the front. Actually, what actually happened was that it was a working day, and I'm in teaching profession, so I had taken my classes, and after that, for few days, I wasn't really feeling much good. So suddenly, in my office, in my college premises, I collapsed. So I was rushed to the hospital. There, it was detected. I had diabetes. It was the sugar level was around 400. Then I had blood pressure also. It was over 200, and the creatinine level was 3. That in 2011. No, sorry, it was in 2014. Then after that, I was hospitalized for quite a few days. Then I went to Apollo Chennai. There they run. Initially, they thought it was pancreatitis or something like that. But later on, it was ruled out. But biopsy could not be done even at. So actual reason, what is that underlying condition which resulted in my CKD is not known. Probably it is both hypertension together with diabetes, maybe. But actually, we had this practice at our family that every year we used to do health check. In before July 2014, I think in April, I had done my complete health prognosis, but there was no diabetes. So suddenly, somehow, something happened, and there I was with this and till then, it is going on. Like for 10 years, I have managed with a creatinine of 1.9 to 2, but with 25 coming, so it has suddenly raised 0.83, and now it is 3.
I just want to know, Ananya, that whether there is any family history of diabetes or hypertension.
No, nothing.
So you're the
In my
first
family, nobody has.
Okay.
I am the first person.
Tell me, what are the things? What are the things you follow? What are the diet restrictions you follow? How have you been managing the disease so far?
Yeah, for the last 11 years, I have restricted my salt intake 3 grams a day, not more than that. And other things, apart from a few fruits like banana, jackfruit, and all these things, I almost eat everything except mutton. And now that my creatinine has raised above 3, I have stopped eating meat. All that's all I do. And like till last year, or maybe last 6 months or so, I used to take non-veg twice a day, small pieces of fish or 1 or 2 pieces of chicken or egg. But now I have limited it to just once a day. That's all I have done. Nothing else. And I don't take sugar.
Any problems you face? Any hospitalization? What are the situations that you went during this period of 11 years?
Yes, I have been hospitalized twice since December last year. The first one in December, it was because of hyperkalemia, and suddenly I took. Actually, I had colon polyp surgery in November last year. So after that, I was given some very strong dose of antibiotics for H. pylori infection in my stomach. So somehow my BP medications and the antibiotics, they did not go hand in hand, and I had to be hospitalized at that point. My potassium was also very high at that time. and I was suffering from bradycardia. My heartbeat had plummeted to 16 at that level. So I was hospitalized for 3 days at that. And again in June this year, I was hospitalized with serious BP issues. Suddenly there was a spike in BP. So these two cases, apart from in 2014, these are 3 times I have been.
So now, are you ready for the next stage of kidney failure?
No, I'm just hoping and praying to God that I want to be in this stage for maybe if I could have managed for 11 years, maybe I could manage 10 more or maybe a more. I don't know. This is in my fate. Destiny will decide what is the course of action.
Can you tell me why are you consuming fish and chicken even once a day?
Because I'm Bengali, I can't do without it. I have left chicken. I have completely eradicated chicken and this thing in from my diet, but I cannot do away with.
So you see, I'm thinking that maybe that is the reason why your brain is gone. You have to check with some diet.
No, madam. Actually, I have experimented with full veg diet also when my creatinine was 2.5 in August, but this did not help. So maybe, and also the BP is not under check. Today also I'm having severe high BP. So maybe this is also adding to.
For those of you who don't know much about chronic kidney disease, today worldwide 850 million people who have CKD, and this is a underestimate. Surely, I don't believe that only 800 million people run. The point I'm trying to make, Ananya did not realize that she had blood pressure or diabetes. Finally, suddenly found out that she had diabetes. People who have foamy urine, people who have a swelling in their leg, people who are feeling tired, whose appetite is low, they have some itchiness. All these things are sometimes neglected. They think that it is nothing to do with anything and they try to avoid going to the doctor. We need to understand that the disease is rising. 850 million people worldwide is not just, it is an underestimate. And many people who are facing diabetes or hypertension at some level and are not aware about it is time that people go and get themselves checked. They need to go and test their blood pressure. It is not only people who are more than 40 years. It is even young children who have hypertension and diabetes. And we must not take life very lightly. We must not take our health very light. It's important to get ourselves checked. And we need to know that we can manage chronic kidney disease for 11 years with proper diet and restrictions that the doctors are giving it. There's something about hydrating oneself. That is, you need to take a lot of water to keep your kidneys going. So people who are not drinking enough water, people are not going urinating frequently, people are holding the urine, people who are not maintaining a proper diet, not consuming a lot of salty food, a lot of sugary drink. This is the thing. The world is changing. More diseases coming up. It can be chronic kidney disease. It can be cancer. So we need to watch our food intake. We need to watch our fluid consumption. We need to generally be aware of our body and of our health. Thank you, Ananya, for sharing this with us today. And we do hope you stay healthy for a long time.
Thank you.
Firstly, I must say that I like your smile, but keep smiling along with any stage of kidney disease that you may.
Yes.
And
Yes, madam. I want to add more point.
yes, please.
With my experience, I can as I have said initially when I was detected with CKD, I did not realize but my health was deteriorating. Later on, I realized that unless you own up, you have to accept. Acceptance is the key. So from 2014 to 2016, I was in complete denial. Why is this happening? Why other people my age? And I was very young at that. I was in my 30s, early 30s. So why is this happening to me? I cannot enjoy my life. This, all these things I used to think, and I was in complete denial. But later on, somehow after 2016, I gradually accepted my condition. Okay, fine, it's okay, but the quality of life can be improved with some adjust, and that is how I have. Then I had to. I overcome my depression and everything, and now that is how it should be. Fate gives us different obstacles, different surprises at different junctures of life, but the key to it is that living happily, accepting it, and loving one.
Yeah, that's very important to accept and to continue to take care of your health.
Yes.
And to stay on a job. I think you are working somewhere, right, Ananya?
Yeah, I'm associate professor in a government college.
So I'm very proud of your managing your health and
I
continuing.
try to, as
So-
far as I,
So
as
stay
best as I
healthy,
can.
Ananya, and we'll catch up another day. Thank
Yes,
you very much.
sure. Thank you for having me here. Bye bye.